Can you hear me okay? Hello, welcome to our International Education Week. Are you guys excited for all of our events this coming week? Well, you're in for a treat today. We have two amazing performers. So right now, this is actually our International Week reception. And so for today, you'll have an amazing opportunity to try Asian cuisine. So if you look over here on where Lily is, help me out with that. And then enjoy the musical performers. For our first performer, Tutan will be performing the Taiwanese Ruan, and this is a traditional club-string instrument. Tutan specializes on Chinese zong Ruan and Liqi, plays a variety of instruments, which are mostly plucked instruments, such as ukulele, guitar, piano, banjo, and Tai Jackie. Tamir Hargana, our second performer, will be performing a traditional Mongolian throat singing. Tamir is a world-class and award-winning performer of Mongolian. Tamir is from the far northeast region of Inner Mongolia, China, and is now based in Chicago. He is one of the only active performers of Kuni in the United States, and is also a multi-instrumentalist. Accompanying himself on traditional instruments from Mongolia and Tibet, such as the Origami, which is the Mongolian horsehead fiddle, Chaksur, Mongolian lute instruments, Kulur, Tuvan lute instruments, and Ibil, Tuvan string instruments. So please give a warm welcome to our performer.
Thank you for the introduction. So yeah, I'm Tutan. I'm originally from Taiwan, and I play Chinese music. I also play Taiwanese music too. So before I'm going to play, I'm going to introduce you to this instrument that we play with. So this is called Ruan, and it is a traditional Chinese instrument. And what I'm going to play, I'm going to do some demonstration of what is Chinese music too. So the philosophy of Chinese music is Chinese people, they don't think music as music. They think music is a language connected to the sky, the God, the land, the nature, and the people. So originally, they think that based on Confucianism, music shouldn't be an entertainment, but something to fulfill yourself a better human being. So most of the traditional Chinese music are programmatic music. So the programmatic music is something describing the nature, the atmosphere, or imitating sounds like horse or like birds. So I'm going to show you some of the pieces on this instrument, how it will be sound like. For example, the really Confucianism scholarly kind of music will be sounds like this. So this is a section of booming, and you can tell it's really gentle and it's like connecting to the nature and the gentlemen themselves. And the other example I'm going to give you I'm going because I only have 30 minutes, so I have to cut the music kind of short. So, next demonstration, I'd like to showcase the imitation of horse. So this piece I'm going to play is horse racing. So does it sound like horse for you? And because China is such a big landscape, it has more than 55 of the ethnic group in China. So definitely China is going to be influenced by a lot of minorities as well. So the third music I'm going to present, it has some influence from the Arab country. So you can tell the scale is like pretty different. But in Chinese people thought, they still think it is Chinese music. So you can see I used a lot of tremolo. So it is a significance of Chinese music as well. In Chinese culture, Chinese people like melody more than harmony. So to have play, because plucked instrument, if you play, if you didn't hit it multiple times, the sound would just fade away. So we did develop this kind of technique, tremolo, to keep the melody keeps going on. So you can hear a lot of slidings and tremolos in Chinese music. And the music I just played, it was called the camel bell. So you can hear the while I'm playing the melody, I'm hitting the notes here, like imitating the step of camels. And the harmonic sound is the sound imitating the sound of the bell. So do you have any question on the presentation I did? Anyone? Oh, so if you do not have a question for me right now, I'm going to play a modern style to show you how it becomes, how they transfer the technique of guitar on this Chinese instrument. guitar, right? Yeah, so it can play, it develops so much different the styles right now, but yeah, that's why I like it so much. So next I'm going to present you a complete piece. It's called the Torch Night. And the Torch Night is New Year of E. Is E is an ethnic minority in China and the South side. So I'm going to present you all of the techniques and all of the things I just showed you for, and enjoy. Do I still have time now? Okay. All right, so since we got 8 minutes, I'm going to play another song for you. This one is different from the Eve, the New Year. You can tell the torch night is really fired up. It's with a lot of energy of the people. So the other song I'm going to play to present you is a more lively piece. It's called the fishing song. And the fishing song is describing the lifestyle of the north part of the China. Okay, thank you, everyone. So before I'm going to leave the stage, last call, any questions for me? You gotta exercise, you know, I go to gym, work on my arms. Yeah, so I guess let's just head mic to Tamir. Sorry.
It's for Tamir. All right. Does anyone else have any questions for 210? No? Well, can we give her another round of applause? Thank you so much. So while Tamir is getting ready, I just want to remind you, if you haven't already done so, we are serving some Asian cuisine in the back if you'd like to grab a plate and try some out. But otherwise, Tamir is here to perform a Mongolian throat singing.
Hello, my name is Tamir Hanakana. Thanks so much for having me here. I have to take off my mask and singing. Hello, today mainly now do some lecture performance about Mongolian and Cuban roots in these traditional instruments. Before we go further, just now play a short song. It's a 2-1 song called Ekiata, of course. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ekiata, it's a 2-1 singing folk song. In case everybody not know about Tuvan and Mongolia, I think most of people know where is Mongolia is. So Tuvan and Mongolia has a similar culture. Tuvan is Indo-Russian. It's a republic of Tuvan. We have a same culture, Mongolian Tuvan sharing same culture, but Tuvan language is more like a Tuvan language more like half Turkish and half like a Mongolian, and that's why it's kind of different, little different from Mongolian, but the culture is similar. That's why Tuvan and Mongolian both has the throat singing, which is really popular. Okay, so sorry, I didn't hear back what you saying. Did you say something? Oh, nice to meet you. Okay, the second piece, I'm gonna play the traditional Mongolian. It's called Atosrup, which is a group of horse. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, before I go to the next slide, I want to explain a little bit about what I'm singing on this instrument. So I'm singing a traditional Mongolian two-bar throat singing called Homi. So basically, one person can produce the 3 to 4 notes at the same time. You can also change the notes. For example, but all the singing techniques from imitation of the traditional Mongolian life, like such as imitation surrounding life, like imitate river or imitate the sky or forest. For example, how we imitate the bird sound and the sky sound. We'll be like. Now this is called ishira, so imitation of the bird sound or the sky sound. So the basic of Homi is called shaha, so like imitation sheep sound. So on top of this, we can add anything. Another style is a two-one mainly popular style called hatera. It's an imitation of the forest sound or camel after loading a cow. So we like sounds like this. So those kind of like 3 main styles. I can demonstrate more while singing and after the sound. So those 2 instruments I played previously is called topful. So instrument goes from Mongolian to Ruan. This instrument is Mongolian national instrument called Mongolian first head fiddle. So this instrument will sound like this. The different, this instrument, what the different from cello and violin is, we don't press on top of it. We play like sideways, like pushing from side. I don't know if you can see it. Pushing from the first finger, third finger on top, fourth finger underneath. Now this is two string, but this is we use horse tail, so like 150 and 180 string. So it's actually a lot of string, but actually we're only using this two this instrument can play a lot of traditional, essentially it's come from other instruments, which I'm not playing now. Go back to this later. Okay, this instrument is the ancestor of all. So this looks like just like a spoon. Actually, it's traditionally called spoon fiddle, which is in a sense from traditional Mongolian or Tuva life, and a lot of people living together, living in the yurt. You all know yurt, like the Mongolian house and the round house. So a lot of people living there, and now we need a bigger pot and bigger spoon to make the tea or make the meal. So when we have the bigger spoons, people using the spoon as a body and using the animal skin or horse skin or cow skin to make the cover it, and then using horse tail to make the string. And that's actually how the first instrument come from. You can play like this way, or you can play like this way. And in Mongolian culture, we have so many horses. Everything is about connection with horses. Literally, like 17% of world wild horses in Mongolia. There's more horses than people in Mongolia. Now, of course, the horse is really important in agriculture and every song. Even when we like singing about song, for example, if I want to sing a song to my family, my dad and my mom, I would sing, oh, the horse of my father's or the horse of my mother, something like that, to indicate how I miss it. Stay. Thank you. So, this instrument is called igil. So previously I demonstrated three different techniques: basic shiha, imitation sheep, or imitation of the bird, and imitation of the cow. So now we're gonna imitation of the horse running. So how Mongolian and Tuvan imitate the horse running. So Tuvan horse running will be called etzinggizer. So like this. And also this one is the hardest technique for me. What you're gonna do is you're gonna have the air in your mouth and nose switch back and forth. I have to keep a note same tempo, and you have to open the nose inside. So this sounds like this. This is the 2 months style of horse running. As it the 2-1 Mongolian horse running is a little different. So that this is the golden style of how I imitate the horse running. So those kind of another step I also wanna demonstrate how we imitate the river sound. There's a one river sound in Taiwan called Programmatic, Mongolian called Origami. This is also how we practice sometimes. You know, my home teacher bring me to next to a river or lake, so we just stare at the river, and then we would just start it. So this is this is a river sound. Those are kind of like main styles. There's many styles, like more than 10 different styles. People mainly use those, and also modern day people also invent different style. I play another song. It's a 2-1 song called Eskiche. Fast horse. Thank you. Good job. One more song's time, and maybe after song, if you have questions, you can ask a question afterwards. so much. So this is today my presentation. Any questions or yes? Oh yeah, I'm in heavy metal band. I'm in a band called Tingikari and certain belts are heavy metal, Mongolian folk heavy metal band if you're interested in this. Yeah, the whole bands too. Yeah. Cool. Glad you like them. Any questions? Yes. So the basic one is the one. It's like immediate sheep sound. It's basically similar as opera singer. You have all the breath, but the different part is when you go to your throat, you move your edema. Even female does have edema, just more inside. So you move edema move the upper. So this is how we normal speaking. Oh, this is how edema was go up. So skip like this way, or you can lose your edema like this way too. So it's all like how you can move your edema, like squeeze your throat, like open and close. When you get used to it, you kind of feel like just like normal voice you used to it. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. It's actually to help you build up more throat muscle, so you can sing last longer. And when you first start practice, you feel like maybe feel coughing, and maybe you lost your voice, couldn't speak. Oh, I couldn't speak, but you can sing no problem because this is basically using a different vocal part. As long as you have the right technique to learn, there is no way to harm your voice. And you also help to build your voice, can sing more. I can even sing like more higher than in normal voice. Okay, thank you so much. Thanks so much for having us today.
Hello. All right. Can we give Dutan and Tamir another round of applause? Thank you once again for joining us for the International Week reception and opening activities. Please continue to join us this week. Tomorrow we have Afghanistan, the Graveyard of Empires, and it's a discussion regarding the U.S. war in Afghanistan, which will be discussion led by Dr. Irina Del Genio and Dr. Vincent Gaddis, and that's going to be virtually on Zoom from 2 to 3:30 p.m. And then on Wednesday, we're back here in the Joe Block again, and we're also going to be live streaming on our Student Live YouTube page at 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. We're going to have an international student panel, so you can hear from international students about their experience here attending at ECC and also here living in the U.S. Again, that's going to be here in the Joe Block from 11 to 12 p.m. And then finally, to wrap up our International Week celebration, we are going to be doing an origami demonstration, and it's a hands-on type of activity. We'll be out in the B hallway, and that's going to be at noon on Thursday. So please join us. Come back and join us then. All right. For more information on any of these events, please feel free to check out our Student Live Facebook and Instagram pages. Have a good day, everyone.